नमस्कार दोस्तों, ड्रग टुडे मेडिकल टाइम्स के यूट्यूब चैनल में आप सबका फिर से स्वागत है। क्या आप बाल झड़ने के कारण परेशान हैं? क्या आपको अपना गंजापन छिपाने के लिए विग का इस्तेमाल करना पड़ता है? क्या बाल झड़ने के कारण आप अक्सर चिंतित रहते हैं या कई बार आपको मानसिक अवसाद से जूझना पड़ता है? क्या आपके हर संभव प्रयास के बावजूद आपके बाल झड़ना काम नहीं हो रहा है? घबराइए मत, आप अकेले नहीं हैं। एक रिपोर्ट के अनुसार भारत में लगभग 40% महिलाएं गंजेपन का शिकार होते हैं, जहां भारतीय पुरुषों के लगभग 50% लोग 50 वर्ष की आयु तक किसी न किसी मात्रा में बालों का गिरना महसूस करते हैं। भारत में 20 साल के ऊपर जनसंख्या करीब 68 करोड़ है, तो सोचिए इनमें से कितने लोग गंजेपन से जूझ रहे हैं। गंजापन किसी को छोड़ती नहीं है। मशहूर फिल्म कलाकार अनुपम खेर कहते हैं कि उनका बाल झड़ना 19 साल के उम्र में ही शुरू हो गया।
मेरे को बाल बहुत निकलते हैं।
बाल निकल रहे हैं?
फिर देखो बाल देखो मेरे, एक भी नहीं।
इस टॉपिक में मैं ज्यादा बात नहीं करता। मेरे बाल मम्मी 19 साल से, जब मैं 19 साल के था तब निकल गए। अरे वाह।
था पर बाल झड़ने के पीछे का कारण क्या है? ड्रग टुडे मेडिकल टाइम्स ने डॉक्टर बत्रास हेल्थ केयर के उपाध्यक्ष और प्रबंध निदेशक डॉक्टर अक्षय बत्रा, जो खुद एक ट्राइकोलॉजिस्ट यानी बाल और स्कैल्प से संबंधित रोगों या समस्याओं हल करने वाले विशेषज्ञ है, उनसे बाल के समस्याओं पर विस्तार से बातचीत की। डॉक्टर बत्रा कहते हैं कि
Hair is a very important subject for me. I think today what we're seeing is that hair loss is not just a physical symptom, mostly because of a medical underlying condition. There are a lot of medical underlying conditions that cause hair loss, and our job is to identify those conditions. When a patient comes to us, he comes to us with a symptom of hair loss. What is the medical reason behind it? Is it being caused because of hormones? Is it being caused because of stress? Is it being caused because of thyroid, because of anemia, because of polycystic ovaries in women? That becomes our job. And then treating that underlying cause is what really gives the best effect to the patient in terms of this treatment. Talking psychologically, I think hair loss is very important. Studies abroad have done, which have been done abroad, show that divorce rates are higher in people who are balding. It shows that people who are balding are less favorable for sales and marketing front-end jobs. Even studies done in India show that women do find men with less hair less attractive. I don't necessarily believe in those concepts, but that's what is happening. So it is an emotional issue as well. There are many patients with hair loss who don't want to step out and be seen at parties because they are embarrassed by it, because they believe it makes them look older. So, by treating hair loss, you're identifying and treating the medical cause. You're also helping the patient emotionally.
गंजेपन के कारणों के बारे में विस्तार से बातचीत करते हुए डॉक्टर बत्रा कहते हैं
40-50 different causes for hair loss, because there are many types of hair loss as well. Some are caused by stress and emotions, some are caused by underlying medical conditions, some are caused by autoimmune disorders, some are caused as an outcome of skin diseases, which can also cause hair loss, some are caused by lifestyle diseases. So it's a multifactorial condition, and like I said, our job as a good hair doctor is to identify what the cause of hair loss is and to treat it.
वह आगे बताते हैं कि पिछले कुछ सालों से महिलाओं में भी बाल झड़ने में काफी बढ़ोतरी देखी जा रही है।
In the last 5 years, we've seen the number of female patients rise significantly. Are experiencing hair loss recently or becoming more aware of it, but they are coming for treatment. So there's been a significant rise in increase in number of female patients. There's been a significant decrease in age profile. So patients earlier were coming in their 30s and 40s. They are now coming in their 20s, as early as that. Like I mentioned earlier, women lose hair because of 4 or 5 key reasons. Hormones being the most important one. Whenever there's a change in hormones, it plays out with the hair. You'll find when they have their first period, they start to lose hair. You'll find when they are pregnant, their hair starts to get better, because that's the time that the estrogen levels increase in the body. And suddenly after delivery, the estrogen drops, and that's the time the hair falls.
महिलाओं में गंजापन क्यों कम देखा जाता है? इस सवाल का जवाब देते हुए बाल झड़ने के पीछे हार्मोन्स के बारे में विस्तार से बताते हुए डॉक्टर बत्रा कहते हैं
It is testosterone that causes hair loss, right? Now, in women, even males have estrogen, and even women have estrogen, but the proportion of estrogen in women is higher. Now, that estrogen being higher in women is what protects them from the hair loss. Anytime the estrogen dips, which is when they, after delivery or at the time of menopause, when the estrogen dips, is when the women start to get hair loss. Again, in polycystic ovaries, the estrogen gets starved, and that's the time testosterone causes havoc, and which is when you find women losing hair, putting on weight, getting infertile. In fact, you find hair growth in certain parts, like male-like hair growth. Hirsutism, which is the medical term for hair growth in women, is what you find, and that also is because of the lack of estrogen caused by polycystic ovaries. So that's a very large problem. Anemia is a very important problem, particularly in India. We have clinics in 5 countries, and I'm giving you the experience of those 5 countries. I find the anemia levels in India are much higher than these 5 countries. And the proportion of women who have low iron levels and low iron stores is much higher. That's another reason why they lose hair. Iron and protein are extremely important for hair loss or for hair growth. And the lack of these is what causes hair loss.
वह आगे कहते हैं कि बाल का झड़ना एक स्वाभाविक प्रक्रिया है और यह एक हद तक झड़े तो चिंता का कोई कारण नहीं है.
Hair loss is a normal process. Shedding of hair, we shed skin and we shed hair. The thing is, you can't see your skin shedding, which is why you're not concerned about it. But you can see your hair shedding. Hair shedding in normal limits is okay. So if you see 50 to 60 strands a day, it is considered normal. If you see more than that, then you have a hair problem which needs to be addressed. So that's the first answer. Talking about nutrition is extremely important for hair. If you notice people who go on crash diets, they lose hair first. If you notice people who are taking any cancer treatments and chemotherapy, they lose hair first. So I'll explain to you why. The hair is one of the fastest dividing cells in the body. So the cancer treatments are targeted to attack fast growing cells.
Yes.
So which is why they mistake the hair cells as a fast growing cell and they attack it, which is why you tend to lose hair. Similarly, when you don't eat well enough, when you go on crash diets, you'll find people on crash diets say, since I started my diet, my hair fall has increased. That's because your hair needs amount of nutrition. It needs that to be able to multiply and divide and then multiply and then grow. So nutrition plays a very important role. One part of nutrition is your diet. The second part of nutrition is absorption. So it might also happen that you're eating well enough, but your body is not able to absorb the nutrients from your food, thus causing hair loss.
हमने जब डॉक्टर बत्रा से रूसी और बाल गिरने के संबंध के बारे में पूछा तो उन्होंने हमें बताया कि
So dandruff and seborrheic dermatitis can cause hair loss to some extent. But more importantly, again, this is because of the hormonal imbalances. So what's important is to identify the causative factor of this and then treat it accordingly.
उन्होंने आगे बताया कि जब तक बाल झड़ने का कारण का नहीं पता होगा तब तक उसका निवारण असंभव है.
Homeopathy is personalized medicine, right? Our entire process at Dr. Batra's is based on personalization. How do we identify the right cause? And how do we therefore give you a medicine that is suited to your personal need? In the market, the medicines you get off the counter are not personalized. They're generic in general. Our idea with homeopathy is to personalize medicine completely. Therefore, to get better and faster results is the goal. Right? There's a lot of research done on homeopathy medicines and hair loss which have proven that homeopathy works very well for patients with hair loss. And by personalizing the treatment is really how we get better faster.
तो दोस्तों, आज हम यहीं पर आप लोगों से विदा लेंगे. हमें उम्मीद है कि आप लोगों को यह वीडियो पसंद आया होगा. हम उम्मीद करते हैं कि आप हमारे इस वीडियो को आगे शेयर जरूर करेंगे. अगली बार हम आपके लिए एक और ऐसे ही रोचक वीडियो लेकर हाजिर होंगे. तब तक के लिए नमस्कार.